Back at it again here with another video with the Invest for Tomorrow. Till the first time viewers and investors, welcome to the channel. To all subscribers, welcome back. I'll ask for returns for to smash that like button. Tell me when you watch this video. Helps out the YouTube channel and lets me know you appreciate the time and effort I put into making these videos. So here we are with BBIG, Vinco Ventures Inc. And the stock had an explosive run in the pre-market and fell all day and has consolidated in yesterday's highs. It did the inverse, right, of what the SPY did today. The SPY actually fell in the beginning of the day and spiked towards the end. And this morning, our SPY bot sent us out a bear indicator close to 9 a.m., around 8:55 a.m. And put options, we were able to maximize on them towards the bell, to the bottom, 2 to 3x. And towards almost 2 p.m., we got a bull indicator. And call options were up 2 to 3x as well within minutes, guys. This is our new release that sends us direct notifications to the Discord to have an edge over the markets, no matter which direction stocks are going, to have the clarity we deserve, to maximize on opportunities as they present themselves. But I found that interesting. BBIG did the inverse of the SPY and things pulled downwards towards the end of the day and consolidated here. This is what we're going to talk about today. We're going to talk about some key levels based off 42 vision, what it's showing, and what it is that I'm going to be looking at going into tomorrow and the rest of this week. But before we do, I want to share with you guys the home run opportunity I mentioned this morning over at the Discord. And if you guys want to know about these stocks early on in the pre-market, check out the link down below in the description to the Discord. We look forward to having you join us. And we're going to jump right into it here with BBIG, Vinco Ventures Inc. So the home run of the day was spectacular and beyond expectations. And if you guys want to know about these stocks early on in the pre-market, we strive for opportunities like these every single day. Check out the link down below in the description to the Discord. And by joining, you'll become part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together. So these are the two stocks I mentioned this morning. Both of them gave 5 to 10%, 10 to 20%, but one of them turned out to be a home run of 20% plus, and that was HODL. We caught this one in the pre-market as it was pushing upwards. You could see that full strength under a bull indicator, and things went up nearly 5 to 10% towards the bell, quickly shifted downwards, and then took off a 10 to 15% run in a matter of minutes. And it jumped 10 to 15% two more times in a matter of 30 to 40 minutes after the bell, pulled downwards, and then the big explosive run was towards the Fed meeting. And from that dip to that rip, it hit a highest point of 25% plus. Once again, within minutes, you could see that full strength, bull indicator, and hit a highest point of 25% plus. If you guys want to know about these stocks early on in the pre-market, check out the link down below in the description to the Discord. We look forward to having you join us. We're going to jump into these charts. So here we are with BBIG, Vinco Ventures Inc. And the stock has had a 2-day run that now is slightly cooled off. And we're going to look at some history here in the chart when things start looking like this. And we have about 3 instances in the last several weeks that gives us a picture of what's about to happen if it repeats itself or continues in this direction. But let me pull up 42 vision, the bull and bear indicators, which you can now gain access to as well. The link is down below to the 42 vision indicators to receive the clarity you deserve within the volatility of the markets to maximize on opportunities no matter which direction stocks are going, guys. So here we are with BBIG, Vinco Ventures Inc. pulling downwards, and we were under a bull indicator since yesterday at 3:30, pulled upwards to highs here of 360, and this morning it broke through it, hit 393, rejected, came back down, consolidated, and hit lows here of 346, and now we're in the 350s in the after hours, actually consolidating within yesterday's highs, right? About in this area of 350 to 360, kind of just sitting there. But what is it that I see based off the history of the chart and what it's shown us that is repeating itself? Well, things moved up pretty quickly as we see it here, and things are pulling down just as fast. And the last time it's happened is way back here on January 26th when it pulled downwards. We got another one here on February 2nd, and then right here February 10th. Soon after, they shifted from dark green with red borders into red, and a bear indicator popped up every single time within the same area, within the 340 to 350 range, after rejecting the 360s, 370s, 380s, and now we rejected a high here of 394, showing that that $4 area is super important. It just keeps on getting rejected. It can't break through it. No matter how high or how close it gets to it, it keeps falling. And I've talked about why it's going to continue to happen without even shorts putting pressure. I know that shorts are putting pressure. We understand that. The short data shows us that. And they're getting in and out of their positions comfortably because of the days to cover. It gives them that flexibility. But the fact that we keep on rejecting these areas, there's a lot of selling pressure as well. And I've talked about the average cost of investors based off the data on Webull, which we're going to do an update on that tomorrow or in the next few days to see if it's gone down since the last time I talked about it at the beginning of February, that things are going to be hard to get above these levels because a lot of investors are either going to cut their losses short. A lot of investors that caught the dip for the first time and rode the rip are taking profits, or a lot of investors were able to bring their average down as much as possible to these levels, and once it started to go up and slightly look like a profit area, they took advantage of it. And then there's a lot of them trading options. There's so many different variables apart from just the short interest data that a lot of people are selling, because how is it that 47 million in total volume today and the stock is going down? That means that outflows outweighed the inflows. Okay, super important to realize that. And we are shifting downwards here, even though this is under a bull indicator. And one thing that 42 Vision is showing right now is strength. If this does not shift from dark green with red borders to red, and then eventually a bear indicator, if this stays under a bull indicator and reverses back up, and we do not see any red bars pop up and the bull indicator holds true, then there is some strength here and it's going to be worth watching moving forward. If not, it may repeat what's been going on for the last several weeks. And you could see an example here, an example here, and here. Now, one of the things I want you to realize is 42 Vision is one of the main reasons why I could see dips and rips, and I'm going to show you guys how. This right here is extreme weakness based off 42 Vision, and that means that a reversal is bound to come. And you could see the shifts here from white with red borders to white with green borders, red with green borders, dark green, and then green, and that bull indicator was short-lived, but things started reversing early on, and the extra layer of confirmation was the bull indicator, and the stock went up from 253 to highs here of 375, almost 40% plus, right? Then it did it again, but the piece that was missing was white with red borders, but the shift started to happen. Bull indicator has extra layer of confirmation, and it went from 260s to 360, again, another big jump of about 30% plus. And then the most recent run was the same thing, right? Happened right here, and this one consolidated. But once that white with red border popped up, it didn't go much lower from those levels. You could see it there, 310, 295. Then it started to reverse, got that bull indicator. So this was a fake out. This was a re-dip, almost like a double bottom. Then it finally confirmed and went into strength. Same thing. And the most recent one, it started to look like an opportunity based off the 30-minute, right? If I pull it up, you could see it right here. It started way back here on this one. Then it came back down and started to look like an opportunity because it started to level off. It wasn't like a steep downward trend, kind of confirmed there. Got that bull indicator since yesterday in the first few hours of the day, and things just took off into today. And here we are under a bear indicator showing that downward momentum. If we go back to the 1 hour, you could see that we're still under a bull indicator, and this is pulling downwards. We need to see if a red bar pops up. If it doesn't, there might be some strength, but within the volatility of the 30-minute, it is showing a bear indicator, and things quickly shifted to the downside. And every single time it happened, a bear indicator, you could see the shifts right there, going from green, going to dark green with red borders, into red, and then a bear indicator, same thing here, shifted downwards, bear indicator, shifted downwards, bear indicator right there. These are the last several runs within this consolidation from 250 to 350, and it's broken out a few times out of 350 to the 360s, 370s, 380s, and now 390s, and rejected back down. $4 is a huge and pivotal point to trap shorts and for the bulls to gain some strength. But the issue is the average cost of some of these bulls, once it breaks through $4, is going to be very tempting to sell. And what's happening is they're not even allowing it to reach $4 because of how tempting it is to sell to break even, cut losses, short, or take the small profits within the moves that are happening right now. We need to watch this carefully, but if it breaks through 345, the next point of reference is 338, and then all the way back down towards $3, guys. These are the key levels. I'll be watching very closely the rest of this week and going into next week as we see it. But if this goes back down towards 250, I mean, we've seen it run multiple times, but the fire and that ignition is dying out. If you really think about it, it's losing steam. So it's super important to realize that the shorts are putting a lot of pressure. Bulls are handing it right back if they keep selling. And we're going to break down what the average cost is looking like right now based off the Webull data, so that other investors that come across these videos, or those of you watching, can have a bigger picture analysis from what I stated back at the beginning of February and how it's looking right now. As always, guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and let's make some money.